Okay.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities. Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like... it's possible that we overlooked something.
Like what? Overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
There was a fucking bottle of poison in his fucking fridge. And half of it was missing, so...
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We didn't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is, no matter what. Okay. Okay, the piece of blue paper is now here. The poison is also here. Okay, cool.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right
Look
hand,
at this teamwork,
right?
so precious. I know, right?
It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Okay,
I agree with that.
cool. That worked.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility.
I forgot about the death poison that said death and
Because
poison on the
death is
label.
something we can't see. Then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
The thing about the poison is that it has to be kept in like a cold area, right?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing.
Yes.
I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
Half of the bottle was missing. Like,
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But even if
Be right
blood
back, guys.
blotches
Okay.
appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear.
the poison
and
was
his
on the
right
tape,
hand had
maybe.
a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed
No,
in
it wasn't.
advance.
I think the poison kills you instantly. I think.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly
Okay,
states
yeah.
the effect is instant.
There we go.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally
Oh my
overvaluing
God.
that tail.
Yes.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know.
Just say
If he
dick,
wanted to
Akane.
drink poison,
Just say it.
how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Okay.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label.
Check is so cute.
Maybe.
The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label. I should think carefully and try to remember it. Okay, logic dive. Okay, another one of these. What are we doing? How have you been, Marksy? Everything alright? I like electric type. I like it too. It's fun. Oh god. Okay, question. What was the state of the poison when it affected Nagito? Oh, fucking... Let's go with gas. I'm great, thank you. I'm glad. Okay, so it wasn't a gaseous state. So you just breathed it in. Oh god, the triangle fuckers. Oh god, he was 4 that time. Oh! I looked at chat for like a second and I fell into a hole. I'm sorry. I mean, I suppose I could do more jumping, but I like slowing down in order to do this carefully. There we go, better. Question number 2. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? Could it have entered through his wounds? Is that a thing that can happen? Let's go with nose, if he breathed it in. But it could have been his mouth. Okay, nose. Okay, he breathed it in. Good. Where's the spiral? Cool. Oh, cool. That's it. That was an easy one. That was a quick one.
It's all coming together. What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, the liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
Mm-hmm.
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse?
Mm-hmm.
But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
Because of the fire, maybe? The reason we didn't breathe in the poisonous gas, I should be able to explain the mystery too. I mean, the sprinklers as well, but... the smoke. The fire. Okay, no. It's not the fire that makes it disappear. Smoke. Yeah, just try everything until we get it. Mm-hmm. Sprinklers.
I see! The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
I'm with Akane on that one. I'm dumb, so.
Well, this was also
Oh,
written
it
on
was
the
someone
poison's
else that was
warning
written.
label.
Didn't remember. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air, it breaks down in minutes, and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to die without any complications. Okay.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Akane's like, what's that? What's that word? Can you eat it?
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
Have you been keeping up with what's happening in this game? Because you did miss like 5 streams. You missed like all of chapter 4 and half of chapter 5.
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning.
Can we say that for sure though?
The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
It's still suicide. Like, that's the point.
Figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right?
Is it gonna be like
Then
he
enough
tried
already.
to commit suicide and like someone came in last second and poisoned him?
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. We still have truth bullets. In the end, Nagita's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? No, it wasn't. Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive, Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No, that
There
can't
might
be.
have been an accomplice.
Monokuma.
Chiaki,
Or Monomi or
what
whatever.
did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought,
Don't worry, I see chapter 4. Okay, cool. Have you seen the half of chapter 5 that we did? But yeah, chapter 4. Like chapter 4 fucking God, they got rid of my boy of Nekomaru. I have not, but that is okay. Yeah, well, Nagito died. That's pretty much what happened. Also, okay, we learned about the we saw the Hope Speak Academy like record or whatever, and there is an ultimate imposter, and we have no idea who that is because it's all question marks. But there is an ultimate imposter. Hi, Heaven Champion, how are you doing? And yeah, Nagito died in the most bullshit way.
then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
What did I miss? We wonder if it was poison, and then we discovered that it was poison, and now they're like, what if it was something else? And now they're talking about what if there was an accomplice.
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
Someone had to take the poison away. If they were to really brought poison to the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind is the meat on the bone. Oh,
I see.
the meat on the. Oh, that's so good.
are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yes, that would have been left behind.
Yeah. If Nagito brought it,
Someone would have to hide it.
strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
The meat on the bone, dude. I'm
Carry
dying.
around poison without putting
Meat
it
on
in
the
a
bone.
container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Kept this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
The
Bone on the meat,
container
meat on the bone.
Probably melted in the fire.
The bone on meat.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate.
Yeah, this is all very smart, very
Even
clever.
the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
What if those things had the poison on them? What if the fire grenades had poison on them? Somebody put poison in them, and then what if we killed Nagito accidentally by throwing those things at him and those things had the poison on them?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just two.
Like, does that really matter all that
The
much?
on-bone meat.
I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
Okay, now that's... I mean, listen, Kazuchi is dumb and everything, but he's really hung up on the idea that he committed suicide.
Right.
But
Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
well, everyone's dumb,
Right?
so...
Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
You'll be in the mood if you die because you got it wrong. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel this way. That's why I want to just roll this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt, but...
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us.
He'll be like, you dumb fuckers. I know you don't like this, but you need to go through with it.
He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
Yeah, Hajame's the ultimate ghost whisperer. He upgraded from ultimate panty thief. Yo!
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga!
I just remembered. We need to read this. Akane's favorite panties. They emphasize freedom of movement so they don't interfere with fighting. Okay, good. I like that one. That's good. Nice panties, Akane.
Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide
You got Akane's underwear too.
regardless.
Yes. Like, the thing about Trial 4 is that it didn't let me do Akane or Chiaki, so I just did Nekomaru, which fine, because I like Nekomaru. I like Mekamaru, but it means that I made no progress with Chiaki. I only finished Akane, and that was a big oof.
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing.
No, girl, we need to, or we
We
die.
probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade.
Maybe the
fragments.
container was the fire grenade. That's it. Why is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. It was an epiphany. Maybe what I kinda said now might be a new clue. From there, I may be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was. So, what I'm wondering is, does this turn us into the killer? Or does this turn us into, like, the accomplice? Okay. Oh god. Oh, what? I'm stupid. I was jumping to the next word already. Give me an eye. The game was like, alright, I'm giving you 2. Okay. Close. Damn it. Damn it. Fuck. Done. Done.
I got it!
Do you have enough events to get another person's? Just Akane's and Ibuki's. Nekomaru was a 5 out of
I
6.
see! I got it!
Nekomaru was a 5 out of 6. Like... Because... So, Nekomaru was at a 1, and during chapter 4 you get 5 free time events. And I used 1 on Chiaki, and then the game said, no, you can't do it anymore. And so then I went to Nekomaru, and he did 4, and then he died. So, oof. Big oof. Big oofs for big boys.
Huh?
The fire grenades!
Yes.
Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Which means we killed
Yeah,
him.
the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly
I mean,
taken
he
away
was
by
probably
someone.
gonna die anyway out of like blood loss. Well, he's the ultimate Lucas student. Maybe you could survive that.
Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place.
Yes.
As long as he put the
Sonia
poison in the
did
same
mention
container he
that
brought to
those
the warehouse.
moved. She thought that they were in a different position, different place or whatever.
It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no
I
need to
completed
dispose
Mikan,
of the
Sonia,
container
Chiakis, and
later.
Akana's strip playthrough. Man, that's really good. That's really good. First playthrough, you got all of those? Jesus. I mean, Sonia, Chiaki, and Akane makes sense because they will live through the entire game. Mikan didn't, but I'm assuming you did Mikan like first. Like, I went to do the cool robot because I was like, he's a cool robot now. But I could have done Sonia instead and finished her. I could have done her. But I decided to do this man. And I also spent 1 on Gundam randomly because someone in chat said do it. But also I spent like 3 on Peko because I love Peko. And then she died instantly and I couldn't do anything, so. I was ahem too interested in Mikan. Oh man. Were you simping for Mikan? So the killer will be the one who threw the poison the fire grenade, right? But how do they determine who threw the poison one? They can't figure that out. This is what I'm wondering. Who... Like, is the killer the person who threw the grenade, even if they didn't know it? Or is the killer still Nagito and the other person was just a tool that they used? Because the one with the intent of killing would be Nagito. But yeah, like the person who actually threw the poison wasn't, so.
That bastard. He
You're
totally
spot on.
knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a
Yeah,
fire grenade?
you even mentioned it that the fire grenades weren't doing anything.
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was
Just need to
completely
guess
sealed
room.
shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
That's what that was underneath his bed,
You just
I
have
think.
to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
Oh, that was what that's what it was underneath Nagito's bed. This fucking thing.
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Yeah.
Hajime. Could it
Yeah.
be?
Yeah.
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was
Yeah.
swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
I like that instantly Chiaki and Hajime knew.
Huh?
Sonia's words contain the clue that contents of fire grenade were swapped with the poison.
I can prove it with this.
Yep. Okay, cool.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No. It's an aluminum
No.
lid.
That is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
Yeah.
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Which is how he managed to get the poison out and not die
Did he
and swap it.
Use those when he put the poison
Yeah.
inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
Oh my god.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
No, you threw the fire
I
grenades.
admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth
Yes.
is even more horrifying.
Yes.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning
They're
to
all
say now?
very slow. They're all like video game slow.
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death
Like,
was a suicide.
what this comes down to a technicality, is what it comes
No,
down
it's
to.
not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Everyone in here is very video game slow.
Realized what?
You killed them. They are lucky to have Hajime, Chiaki, and Nagito. Well, only 2 of those now. Chiaki is like the only one smart here. Yeah, because she's a robot or an android, probably. So, okay, no, that's gonna come out of nowhere for you. In chapter 5, there is a place that is literally... It is like a factory, like a robotics factory. And if you look at the background, there's like robot hands making an android. Just straight up a human android and putting like a human face on it. And since then, I'm just like, who's the android? One of the characters here has to be an android. And then like an hour later, I was like, Chiaki, she's an android. She's the robot. She's the replicant. So that's where we're at now. I am convinced that she's a robot. They wouldn't put that in there if it wasn't. And it has to be either her or Hajime. She has to be. That's why she takes a while in order to say stuff sometimes, and has like that very dry everything. Chiaki the Hope android. Or both. Or everyone. Well, I thought everyone for like a second. I was like, what if everyone is an... But then I was like, well, no, people are dying and there's blood splattering everywhere. We wouldn't know if they were androids. Realize what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison.
We also know that we threw the
So when was
grenade
it deployed in the
canisters.
warehouse?
So,
When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
guys, try and keep up.
Horrifying truth?
It probably
Do a logic dive real
happened
quick.
at the same time.
The moment fire grenades were brought and the moment Nagito bring the poison were the same. Could that moment be when the spear... When we all threw the grenades?
I see.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Okay, but like, what if the blood was fake and was stored in the androids just to convince everyone that they were real? I mean, wouldn't that be something? Yeah, but like, what? They could all be androids, I suppose. But like, how do you store blood in an android? Right? Okay, what were the deaths that we've seen in this game so far, though? First death, Byakuya. Well, if he's a human, then never mind that one. Second was Mahiru. Mahiru... What happened to Mahiru? She was bitten in the back of the head. Sure. Maybe you can fake that. I mean, didn't Makamura have blood as well? He had like oil. He had like blue oil. He was different. Who else? Ibuki died by hanging. You can fake that. Kyoko died by... Was it like stabbing? Oh, they slit her throat or something? I suppose you can fake that. Like, I'm wondering if there's like a visceral death that you wouldn't be able to fake if you were an android. Then Murder 4, it was Mikamaru. And then this one. I suppose Naito is the one that you would think is the most like human one. I suppose. I'm also thinking like every execution. Is there an execution that we threw territory in a volcano, so you can eliminate an android that way. Peko, I think she was just like, yeah, she was like fought, like punched by Monokumas or whatever. Or no, I think she was like stabbed or something. I don't know. Let's continue with the video game.
I think so.
Let's continue with the video game. I'm going on the assumption that there's one android unless the game proves that everyone was an android, which is also a possibility on the table.
Fire in the warehouse. The poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poisoned grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold
This
on
is
a
the
sec.
most bullshit
The
thing
Nagito
ever.
was-
Yes.
I mean, he didn't kill himself.
I mean, this is a technicality because he planned it, so fuck you. But the thing is that Monokuma is gonna be like, well,
What the heck? But you said so yourself. You said Nagito committed suicide.
Then who killed Nagito?
literally nobody can know unless we say it was Nagito because technicality.
You mean,
But
who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
no.
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? The person who prepared the poison fire grenade. One of us. I mean, he prepared the poison. One of us threw it, but he prepared it. Like,
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
actually, if Nagito's causes that was poison, then I highly doubt Nagito was an android, so everyone being an android is most likely false.
Then
Okay.
who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poisoned grenade?
The person who said the word was
I see.
Nagito.
That was also.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
To make us throw the poison. The reason Nagito set the warehouse on fire was to make someone throw the poison.
I see.
Yes.
Don't tell me.
Yes.
He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
Yes.
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
No, he set the fire so you would poison him.
A trap?
Preparing the poison, creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito.
You're all very slow
It
sometimes.
was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Yes.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Yeah, nobody knew.
Huh? Could it be? Was
Yes.
that Nagito's trap?
Yes.
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades.
This also means that not even Monokuma knows who it was, though. He just realized that.
Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Yeah, right?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison.
This motherfucker. Literally everything about this motherfucker.
And then,
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
The label says that it's instant, though.
even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right. Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison.
God damn it, Monokuma is... Yeah, technicalities don't matter.
Fucking serious?
It's like, well, it wasn't him, it was someone
It was
else.
his trap all along.
Damn it.
Even
This
the wounds all over his
motherfucker.
body, it was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve.
This motherfucker.
He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces.
What was the final goal of this, though?
For those of you
Now
who
that this
believe
happened.
there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
Yeah. You said the F word.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
I respect this line of dialogue,
That's
but
not the fucking issue here.
yeah, that doesn't solve anything.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault.
It is
This
Nagito's
is
doing.
all Nagito's doing.
Yo, Monokuma, can we just not vote him and say it was him?
But
Because he was
what
the
should we
mastermind
do?
behind it.
How can we even figure out who the killer is?
Yeah, you can't. You already know who it
It's
is.
impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're
I'm
at
just
an
gonna vote
impasse.
Nagito. If I can.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, his trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know,
Yes, Richie,
I
obviously.
don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I
Debatable.
know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Why?
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? You're such I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
Chill.
So, of course,
For like
the
a sec.
trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
I'm still gonna say
Yes,
Nagito.
he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is this Nagito's test?
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably...
It's possible that it's probably. That's how you know that the next sentence is gonna be amazing. This is the truth right here.
There's one way, I think.
It's possible that it's probably that there is one way, I think.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
That's right, it doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set. Then I have to do it, even if it leads to despair.
Got it. Let's do this then.
Let's do a comic book. Closing argument. Oh boy. Alright. Stock 1. Nagito has the poison in the bag and he sees the poison. And... Okay, let's... What? Okay. Okay, this one is a fake. Driver force switch and the poison. You remove the lid, I suppose. Done. Okay. Imagine it's literally just Nagito's BS luck. What's placed inside the break room? Okay. I like that all of us are... Okay, this one's a fake. Done. I like that everyone I like that Nagito is the character that is drawn, and everyone else is the shaded black figure silhouette that because you don't know who it is. And because it's like all of them. Okay. What is this? Be extra careful when performing switcheroos. What's inside Nagito's refrigerator? The poison. Okay. What was placed inside the break room? This. Okay. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? The lighter, so not that. His whole body was tied up. Okay, no. There we go. What's be what's inside his refrigerator? Okay, not there. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? How did he support the spear? Like grabbing it? In order to hurt himself. The reason we went to the warehouse was it because of the music? I don't remember that. No, it wasn't. Okay. Inside the thrown fire grenade was the poison. Okay, cool. Stock 4. Would the smoke make Nagito let go of the wire? No, he let go of the wire because he died due to poison. The reason we went to the warehouse was... asking a random question. Let's see in here. In order to hurt himself... the lighter. Last stock. Nice. Poison. And this. If they waited for the sprinklers to turn on, what would happen? I was thinking, I doubt it. They probably just find him injured but alive and a splint fit or something. I was thinking that too. I like this picture of Nagito right here. His mouth looks like Hidako Shinja from Bleach.
Here's everything that happened
The smile.
in this case.
Okay, let's go.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
Of course it was.
He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon.
Yep.
Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory.
By the way, that means that he wanted us to discover this. Yeah, so yes, like the fact that we because he could have put the lid back on the bottle, not sealing it, but he could have put it on the bottle in order to in order for it to be disguised with the bottle when it broke, and then we would never figure this out. The fact that he had the lid and hid it under his bed was a clue that he left behind on purpose. So yes, he wanted us to be overcome with this like level of despair of like, oh shit, one of us killed him, and then to maybe overcome it because that's his deal. And is it really literally just like it's still him because he's the one that orchestrated it, so he's the killer, so vote him? Is that what it is? It doesn't matter if one of us like did the action, he's the one that set it up. It's just weird because that's what I thought, but then the game is going into this derail of like, I doubt it. Yeah, I don't know, man. Because the game is going into this derail of like 20 minutes of characters going like, oh shit, we did it.
Declared that he hit a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse.
I think he's the one who directly
In order
committed
to
the
set up
murder,
a
not the
fire,
one who planned
Nagito
it.
arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door.
But like, I'm thinking to Celeste in the first game and Peko in the second game. When Peko tried to say that she was just a tool that somebody else used for murder. And in that case, Peko did it anyway, but they did make allusion to the fact that someone could be part of the plan, but not directly the killer. In the same way that you can have an accomplice, but the killer is the one that comes up with the plan, like Celeste in the first game. I remember that specifically. Because even if... what the fuck was his name? Even if Hifumi hadn't died, I remember that they referred to the fact that the person that came up with the plan of the murder is the actual murderer. It wouldn't have been Hifumi, it would have been Celeste. The person that you vote for. I remember that.
To the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord.
From there, he set up his insane plan in motion. That is like the best sentence to describe what the fuck is happening. Insane is the best word to describe it.
Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope.
The killer isn't always the one who comes up with the plan, you know. The accomplice could be the killer because of the way the plan works. Yes, but I seem to remember, and I could be wrong, but I seem to remember that in the first game, they like straight up asked Monokuma, and given Monokuma, it's not the same Monokuma, so whatever. Maybe the rules or whatever the fuck he makes up. But I remember that in that case, I think they referred to the fact that like the person who comes up with it, or was it in this game? Maybe it was in this game with Peko, I don't remember. But some Monokuma said that the person who comes up with the plan is the killer. Like, is considered to be the killer that you have to vote, not the person that actually does the stabbing or the actual killing. The one that you vote is the one that came up with the plan.
However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand.
Because you're essentially using someone else as a tool.
So, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up.
The one with the killing intent is the one that gets voted off. If someone else helps you, then whatever. If someone else even kills the person for you, whatever. You're the one that wanted them dead.
He lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted.
Yeah.
First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally,
Yeah.
he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never
Really,
let go of
Monokuma's
the
rules are
spear.
confusing. I could be wrong on that. I have really bad memory. Notoriously bad memory, but I think that is the case.
His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin.
Yeah. Act 3.
Meanwhile,
The Hirako
we
Shinji
finally
smile.
arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan.
Oh.
We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply.
It's weird because, like, well, Nagito was assuming that they would take all of the fire grenades and use all of them. Well, I suppose it makes
It
sense.
never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared.
I also want to point out the detail that the fire grenades didn't do anything. Like, if anything, they made the fire stronger, and a single poison fire grenade wouldn't do that. He would have to, like, prepare so that none of them would actually have any content on them that would help.
The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor.
Yeah.
There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness.
Well, this is the other thing, is that it's a 50-50 whether or not the poison killed him or the fucking impaled lance killed him.
Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity.
Okay, who's who here? Who's who? So, okay. The person at the front is clearly Hajime. I think the person on the bottom right is Chiaki, the one that's doing this. The person who's doing this is Sonia. The person who's angry to the right is Akane. The person in the middle behind Hajime is Soda. And the person that is just a face to the left on Hajime's butt is Fuyuhiko. Was I right? I'm so good. I'm so good. And then you see Nagito's face, yeah. Of course. Of course. This is a good
should be
screenshot, though.
the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
I mean, we can't figure it out. Unless we say it's Nagito and fuck it.
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier.
It's gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way Hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick.
Well, at least I kind of recognizes that Chiaki's literally carrying everyone here. I think everyone recognizes that Chiaki's carrying everyone here. Chiaki and to a lesser degree Hajime. Which is like literally like Kyoko and Makoto in the other game. Because you get at the end of the game and then you have like, okay, you have Kyoko, you have Makoto, then you have Byakuya, who's smart but he's uncooperative, and then you have Hiro and Hina and Toko, and it's like, oh my god, like y'all motherfuckers are useless. Okay, so Naito did say I believe in my ability as the ultimate Lucas student. I remember this. Maybe he thinks that if they vote someone randomly, that person will be the traitor because of his luck. Maybe that's what he believes.
He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed
In his ultimate
from the bottom
look.
of his heart.
In his lucky
I want
student
you to try to
ability.
remember what that is.
I remember. What Nagito believed in it was his talent.
I see!
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
So is this in order to... I think it is. He wanted everyone to vote randomly, and whoever was chosen would be the traitor. Because the random factor means that his luck ability would trigger. Oh my god, it's actually his bullshit luck. Yes. I think that's what it is. After all this time was spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely gonna be alright.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
Not Hajime.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
Oh yeah. Yo, did you see that on chapter 4? Did you see that shit? What fucking Nagito did? It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet into a gun, spin the cylinder, pointing towards you and pull the trigger. So you really did it. Oh, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I didn't lose one bullet. I guess it was just as Monami said. Huh? I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. You had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving. But I'm still alive. After all, the only thing about me is how lucky I am. Bullshit telling. Yeah. Like, there is a character in JoJo Part 7, Steel Ball Run, that is literally, his special power is literally just gives him luck. It just gives him luck. How the absolute fuck did it win with one bullet gun? It's literally utter bullshit. I mean, it's the ultimate Lucas student. It's his talent. He has the ultimate plot armor. That's it. And he did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get to cleaning duty just as he wanted. That's right, I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. Oh my... What the f... You just relied on your luck. It's not just luck, it's true my talent is trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know? I wish I had that talent, I know. Well, I'm left with the red mark. For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. We literally just had a flashback inside a flashback, by the way. I just want to point that out. Yeah, you can always put that talent to use, the ultimate luck talent. It's very good. It's literally the most useful talent. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
It does.
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
So it has to.
He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean,
This is the most
this
bullshit.
is Nagito we're talking about.
Yes. Yes.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody.
He was after the traitor.
He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
And the target was...
Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student.
The game wants me
and
to pick the word
incorporated that
traitor.
luck into his plan.
As if I forgot, I
As long
think.
as he had his luck,
Because
he
they keep
believed
using
the target
target.
he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He did.
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
No, I don't have to ask. I sure. Fucking. I knew it. I knew it. When they start speaking in that roundabout
Nagito
manner,
was after the traitor, huh?
the game wants you to choose the obvious word.
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
I mean, it's the only thing you can rely on. It actually makes it's the perfect plan.
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Like Naito could have. Okay, Naito instead of doing this shit, he could have literally just grabbed a gun. How many of us are there? There are 6 of us, right? Only 6 of us left alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So Naito could have literally grabbed the revolver, put a gun, a bullet in it, spin it, and then go, I'm gonna shoot the traitor, and then go, bang! That was the one. I got it. And then we execute Nagito, and it will be the same result. It would be. But that wouldn't be simple, though. He could literally do that. He literally could have done that.
Then what he said in his video message.
What did he say? I forgot about the video message. It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor... Yeah, that was bullshit. Yeah, that was bullshit.
So he was just bluffing.
Yeah,
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
yeah. Then it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. Its purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we're just believing what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The reason this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't
But
believe
if
in
he
him?
just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair.
That's the bullshit that he said.
That's something he'd say.
Yeah.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
Monami, whatever the fuck you have to say, say it, girl.
And that concludes my argument.
Okay.
Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
Let me save the game, because I haven't saved it in a while. He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. It sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened, but
The only thing we can do is believe.
you gotta
If we
believe.
don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
I mean, maybe it's Nagito's luck.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah? What are you saying? This is something Monami said too, by the way. Monami said even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they can't do it. And I fucking laser point on that, and I was like, what does that mean though? Does the traitor not know that they're the traitor?
Because they weren't created to do that.
You're an android. You're an android traitor, and you can't say that you are. Or Monami is. Or you are Monami. You're Control Monami. You're the same AI. Maybe. I don't know.
Chiaki?
created. Yes, she's an android.
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself.
Yeah, you two are working together. She's a traitor. She's an android.
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Say some suspicious shit and then say
Who
guess.
do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Or Hajime. Or she just knows too much somehow and it is
Why?
Hajime.
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
I'm gonna say
Seriously,
Chiaki
why?
anyway.
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
Oh my god, he's sweating and crying. Look at him. This is the sprite of a broken man. Let's try. It's one or two choices, so let's go with her. Fucking Sag. That is the face of a man who fell in love with an android.
Chiaki, you're the traitor?
You're also a robot.
Please, hold on. Aw, you totally guessed right.
Oh, is she programmed to say to like admit it but not say it?
Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor.
Cool.
The agent
Well, fuck.
sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
But like, here's the thing. Is the Future Foundation bad though? That's what yes, Sag, like crying. Because it means we're gonna have to kill our girl. Damn it! Why? This is I mean this is nonsense. Why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki, are you being serious right now?
Why are all the good girls dying? I mean, I know, right? Like, okay. Like, preemptively. Just already. Let's just... That's where we're standing then. That's where we're at. Alright. She meets all the requirements. She's in god fucking damn it tier now. Alright. Back to the video game.
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I don't think she's bad though. I just think she's an infiltrator android that is supposed to inspire hope in us or some shit. I think she's a good android. She's the hope android. But she's not real.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
But because of his luck, she has to die.
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Please, wait.
Yes.
Future Foundation is not
Yes.
what you think it is.
Yeah, the Future Foundation is chill.
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand.
Talk to
We
Monomi.
cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
And Monokuma's gonna be like, time's up, you have to vote.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe I wanted to protect everyone,
Yes.
no matter the cost.
Yes, she's not bad. She's best girl. And she'll die as best girl. As usual. As it usually happens.
Hey Hajime, can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What?
I mean, I don't have a truth bullet that says I saw an android at a factory.
What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Fucking blah. Monami's notebook. That's it. So this truth bullet, this is like a diary. And in the diary, someone wrote, Hajime tried to go to the final death room in chapter 4. Because we were starving for a few days now. And we thought Monami wrote that, but then Monokuma said Monami can't write anything because she doesn't have any fingers. So then it was like, then who wrote it? And then I said Chiaki because Chiaki's the only one that saw Hajime do that because she stopped him. So that's it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem.
I want you to elaborate,
Don't you
girl.
understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you.
Yeah. I love that expression. The expression of a broken man.
There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
My god. They're really gonna do me like this. They're really gonna do her dirty like this and make me do it.
Do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
What's gonna happen is that she's gonna like die and we're gonna see her body. It's just gonna be an android, and then everyone's gonna lose their fucking minds. Because I know she's a cyborg because of what I saw. I'm really hung up on the cyborg idea, but that would explain everything about her mannerisms and how she acts. And she said the word creative. So I know she's a cyborg, but they don't know. Yeah, screaming.
She's not disguised at all.
Yeah, she's...
Because Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Hmm?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl.
What?
I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Are you like?
Are you trying
What are
to
you?
cover
What are you
for
doing?
her like that? You
I'm okay.
suck.
Yeah, everything's alright with me mentally.
Always been alone. I have no friends. Anyway.
Are you just trying for us to not kill
That's why I
Chiaki?
have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Yeah. Monomi's lying. She's trying to protect her. But like, Monomi, listen, girl. If we don't kill Chiaki, if we don't kill Best Girl, we all die. So.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Yeah, Monomi, this is not gonna work. Monomi and Chiaki's relationship, proving it here, is that the only way? Painting talk action. Oh, I have to dance revolution her.
Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. Burst open and mix. I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you. Burst open and mix. I'll lower your grades. Disappear. Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
Monomi's notebook.
This is the end.
Done. Get fucked. Get fucked, rabbit. I'm gonna kill my friend, whether you like it or not.
Nagito's cottage.
Damn it.
I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it.
Yep.
That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
Might as well be.
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen,
Oh, you brought it
I
here.
made sure to bring it here today.
Oh, so sudden?
Give me that notebook.
Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happen today, so everyone's tired. This is like even more sad because you know that this is Chiaki writing this, and she's like excited and everything because she's literally an android that was like creative, and she's living her life for the first time. She's like a child.
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
No.
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either.
But Hajime would, because there's a scene where it's only you and Chiaki, my android waifu. It's our android waifu, our collective android waifu who's gonna die.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
No, the truth is I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids.
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
No, it's literally just a diary.
But how would you know
I
who the
think.
traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Yeah. The topic we discuss in that entry is the final death room. Yep.
In the notebook,
This fucking
there was a
sucks.
specific entry.
This sucks. Day 16, we went in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Like, it's not only writing, but it's also the scribbles, the doodles that Chiaki did. God, Chiaki's so cute. Fuck. Hajime tried to go into final death room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
Yes. If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can't get out. With this, I can finally get out. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki.
Fuck this. Fuck everything about
That's
this.
why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
Like, what sucks is I said she was an android. I said she was a traitor. I was right. I'm not happy about it.
There must be some mistake.
Nope.
I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her?
It was real.
Was that all a lie too?
No.
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
She did try to disable the bomb with her e-handbook. She did try to do that. It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bomb without saying a word, took her handbook out of her pocket. Huh? And without hesitating, swiped the card reader. Bzz. Looks like it was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
Because she's a good robot. She's the traitor, but she's a good robot. The word traitor here, they're assuming that it's bad, but she's more like a caretaker of this group of people. Which is what Monomi tried to do at the beginning too, and Monokuma fucked everything up eventually. They're not cooperating with each other. Chiaki is the good robot trader. So the moment that it's like, the trader come forward or everyone will die, she's like, alright. But Nagito didn't know, so...
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the trader's handbook.
What's fucking funny is that if Nagito had done the original plan, with the original plan that he said of like, I'm gonna bomb everyone unless the trader comes forward, they would have known instantly. And Nagito would be alive.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
I mean, they're assuming that the traitor is a bad person.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
No. Oh no!
She knew?
Did she know? Here's the thing though. Two things. One, Monokuma knew that the bombs were fake, but he never told anyone. However, Sonia did confirm that the bombs were fake, and Monomi saw that. So...
That is a mistake! That must be a mistake! Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
No,
Of
girl.
course not.
I wish she wasn't.
not believe
I
it.
wish she would be fucking
I refuse to
Kazuichi.
believe Chiaki is a traitor!
I don't mind shooting Kazuichi in the face,
There is
but
just no way!
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe, but
then nobody will be saved.
yeah. Oh, we're still going. Fucking goddamn it, we already Dance Revolution Monomi, and we're still going. Monoma's account or Sonia's account, we'll see.
Chiaki is not the traitor!
Hell yeah.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
It did.
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was
You and Monomi.
me when I tried to detonate
And
it.
Monomi. And Monomi.
That's not it. That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monomi was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Yeah.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monomi. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monomi.
I did not want to hear that.
Okay. I do like having the sword fight though.
Enough
She wants to
already.
believe.
Please do not
Sonia's
say
pure.
another word. I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonia's
Sonia.
pure.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor.
Sad sword fight. Okay, what do we even the academic file or Monokuma's account?
Even
We'll
if
see.
she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Oh, I ran out of cuts. They really use. Okay. Sonia, she's panicking pretty badly. I won't have enough words if I counter her right away. Maybe best to wait for Sonia's
Even
words.
if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki
There
is
we
the
go.
traitor.
Done.
If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her.
Yeah.
What matters is that she heard about it from Monomi.
Oh,
There was someone other than me and Monomi
Monokuma's account never told anyone.
who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma.
Let me use my words here.
Monokuma everything about this island.
Damn it. I mean, no, I didn't have to conjure that. He does know everything,
There was
but
someone other than me and Monami
he didn't tell anyone.
who knew that bomb was fake.
Damn it, I used a cut
That someone is
that I
Monokuma.
didn't mean to use.
Monokuma said so earlier. He knows everything about this. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
Done. Allow me to cut through those words.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake.
I mean, he did know. He did say that he knew.
But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs were all fakes. I know that already. You should have said so earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved.
That Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
But like, Chiaki's the one that is telling us that she's doing it. Like,
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
yeah, I don't like it either.
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
She's the one telling us that she's doing it. Like,
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know.
yeah.
I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So
Yeah.
the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
She doesn't want that.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little?
Yes, please.
There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone.
You have to stay alive by believing in someone, by trusting someone.
You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling
God.
us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this.
Oh, really?
But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
She really is best girl, like the whole way through.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Fucking goddamn it.
Hey, Chiaki,
Can you elaborate a little further?
You don't have to worry. Believe in me. And cast your vote.
God damn it!
That's not it. I want to hear from my friend. What else do you have to say on this?
Why did it end up like this?
We're doing it then. We're just moving forward with that. That's a trial. Jesus fuck. Sure. 12. Let's go. It's not fair. I feel the same way as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's arguing us forward, then we have to start walking and believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead. It's weird that we have... I want to point out that we have to choose again, which is a weird thing. Okay.
Even so.
Alright. Maybe like a thematic thing. Like a poetic thing. Shoot your friend in the face. Pachinko machine. Guilty. It is. Guts, I am fucking screaming. Yeah, I getcha. Trial end. She's gone. Oh my god. Okay, do I have a question for you, Marksy? Did literally every single one of your favorite characters die this game? Or had some sort of revelation and then died? Or was ruined in some way? Oh my god. Why my girl Chiaki? Why her? Why doing her dirty? Of all people, why her? Oh my god. Man, I'm poop. Let's go ahead and announce the result. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Komeda's killer is Chiaki Nanami. Hajime is literally the only one alive right now. Oh my god. I feel so sad for you. I mean, listen. My favorite characters are dead. I liked you and then you went crazy and died. You're still around, but I don't care too much for you. Dead. Okay, Akane's kicking. Dead. And that's it. It's literally just Akane. And Sonia is growing on me a little bit, but it's literally just Akane. Fuyuhiko's also growing on me. I like Fuyuhiko's development. But of all people, Akane is the only one. Alright. Are you serious? That was correct? The fact that Chiaki was a traitor, the fact that Nagito's crime depending entirely on his luck. Everything was true.
Damn it.
Plus that means that bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Stupid. We're not celebrating at all.
Damn it.
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really a part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
Ah,
That is...
I cannot believe it. Even though I don't want to believe it. There's no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I just said it sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what. Because they can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray?
Well?
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? I mean, yeah, Fuyuhiko Sonia are growing on me, but for fuck's sake, Hajime is my only favorite alive right now, and I fucking hate it. Imagine if there was like a reveal with Hajime later and you hate it too. That would be really fucking funny. Because we still... So, listen. Hajime is still the question mark. He's the ultimate question mark. Still. And I don't believe he's a reserve course student. Well, now that we have... Yeah, now that we said that Chiaki is the traitor, and that's the only file that was tampered with in the Hope Peak Academy file, then maybe Hajime is just a reserve course student. But it is weird that it's like filed with everyone else though. Like, I'm thinking from like... I'm thinking there has to be a reason why he's the ultimate question mark. In the same way as like in the first game, Kyoko is like the ultimate detective, but you don't know it until like the very end. Because she doesn't know it. And then at the end, she's like, I get it, I'm the detective and I came here to fucking figure some shit out. And I'm gonna do that, right? It might be the same with... Did you fucking jinx it? I would not pull it past this goddamn game. Which is why I'm saying it. It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself. You're right.
Why?
That's not the time to be laughing.
Well?
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. I love Chiaki. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. I love Chiaki. Like... You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're just not gonna answer, right? Like if we asked you why you were in the Future Foundation and stuff?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed and Chiaki lost in the end, you know, what according to Nagito's plan, huh?
Like...
About that, was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange? Strange?
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You raise a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would wait out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor. Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations, you successfully stopped Nagito's plan. Oh, it was... Is it literally really just it was Nagito? Because he's the one that came up with it, so you had to pick Nagito, not Chiaki. So you fucked up. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor. Kill everyone else besides the traitor.
Are you
That
serious?
was Nagito's goal?
Huh?
Why did he do something like that? Oh, of all to form a plan that only the traitor to survive. If the bastard really that twisted, it's okay. Okay, what?
Well?
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far. Chiaki, you really are a kind-hearted person. You think so? Yes, I wonder where you got your personality from. From Minomi, maybe.
Perhaps.
Maybe your dad and big brother, don't you think? He funky wanted Chiaki to kill him, and then they vote incorrectly, so only Chiaki survives. Fucking... Alright. Let's move on from that. Move on from there. She's referring to dad and big brother. Who are we thinking? 1. Makoto. Who's the other, though? Byakuya? Hey, don't go talking about your family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru. It is. Fucking Naito, though. Then I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else. Even if I know it's a fight I cannot win, I'm on straight to retaliate.
Huh?
Yeah, retaliate. Oh shit!
I will no longer let you do as you please.
She's fighting him. Monomi's a grappler.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall.
It's obviously
die
Yasuhiro.
together.
Obviously. He's the one that created the androids. Yasuhiro Hagakure. He was actually the ultimate engineer. We just didn't know it. As they say, we shall die together. Is she gonna self-destruct though? I'm just realizing that. Okay, both of them got Yamchad. What? She self-destructed?
What'd you say?
What? What is going on?
Huh?
Monokuma like died? No, there's multiple.
No, no.
I'm not dead. I mean, like in the first game, there's multiple copies. Stream lag. Oh god, is it? Is it me or is it anyone else? Or is it you? I'm not losing frames on... I'm not dropping frames on OBS, so it might be you. Never mind, okay. I'm not dead. Wow, new one fucking came out. Phew, man, that surprised me. Even if I didn't have the spare, I would have died.
I can't lose.
Not yet. I'm not done yet. Hey, wait.
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Is this the same Monomi or are there multiple Monomis?
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
Please tell me that we're gonna do this for like 10 minutes. Just see them explode over and over. Hey, not yet! Seriously, stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's all gonna be destroyed. Of course, I'm doing this so you will all be destroyed. I'll be the one to protect my students. I'll protect them with my life. Monomi, you.
Hey,
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once. Oh, how many? Not that much. Only like 737. Monomi just pulling a kamikaze and repeat. Yeah, just around 10. What? I don't even know how to read that. 10 times 60. Is that what it is? I don't know how to read that. I'm not a math person. What did you say?
What?
1 million. Okay, that's it. 110, 100, 1,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quarter. Jump ahead. That's 10 to the 16th power. So like 1 Google of Monokumas probably. 10 to the power of 60. All right, yeah. There we go.
Hey!
After all this, you're still joking around. You still have quite the daring spirit. Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? Yeah. While you're doing this, my clones are continuously endlessly created. Yeah, that was obviously a Monokuma clone factory. In the Monokuma manufacturing facility. And that was a pretty fast facility. But what? Those were just stuffed animals. Monomi, are you this stupid? Wait, is this from doing okay? Oh, we did drop frames for like a second. Oh, we're dropping frames right now. Okay, yeah, stream is lagging a little bit sometimes. Stream is lagging a little bit. Sorry about that. There's like literally nothing I can do. That's a lot of Monokumas though. That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just blushies.
Damn it!
They're just bluffing. Monomi, finish him off.
Hey!
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. What do you say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic. Magic!
Could it be?
Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey!
Hold on. If you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna be confused. At least you mean magic in a technological sense. We won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me they're not gonna call this magic or something. Well, I don't care how you interpret it. I swear to God, if they say Monokuma's actually magical, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong. There's no value in that life you're risking.
I mean, I don't know if I want to believe that it's 10 to the 60th power. You could just be saying that. It could be less than that. It's still a lot though.
So
It's
how
not
about
enough for
this?
Monomi to take
This
down.
overwhelming despair. Does it make you dizzy from excitement?
Are we all one up in the first game now? Everything's fucked. What will you do now? And how many Monomis are left to challenge my army at 10 to 16 power? You don't have to say anything. I know. Let's see. You have 10 more left, right? I know everything. I am the conqueror of the new world. I won't give up. Even if I have no chance of winning,
It's okay, Monomi. Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them.
Right?
Right?
Damn it.
Damn it, what the hell is going on?
Um,
I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is...
please listen.
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the World Foundation, the Future Foundation, the World Ender? That's what I was
this
thinking.
is bad.
We're in this situation because we got up into dispute between these two organizations?
Damn it.
Okay, that's it. Let's just leave that talk for later. Because the punishment time's gonna start. Ugh. Hold on, just a little more. Just a little more. To wait or not to wait, that is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But I haven't...
I'm sorry.
Fuck. It's time. It's time. It's time. Get your tissues, everyone. Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Okay, she literally cannot say anything.
Now
Not
then,
that
I prepared a very special punishment.
For Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate Android gamer. Oh my god. Android game. Yes, she plays mobile games on her phone. And she uses Android phones. No, none of that iPhone shit.
Special bleeding service.
Ah, for Monomi too. Really?
Huh?
Huh? Why even Monomi? It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted to. She's not a student. And also, I don't need anyone to will defy me anymore. And Also, I remember now. Is it because she attacked you and now that goes against the rules or whatever? I'm an only child. Oh my god.
That is...
What is that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, it'd just be a burning anyway, and that's just sad. I've decided to believe in everyone.
You guys,
You
I'm
got.
sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you to the very end.
This sucks.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of.
Okay. Thanks, Monomi.
'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter.
Thanks, Monomi.
If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
And here come. Wow.
Bye, everyone.
What is this? What are we doing? Are they being beamed away in a Star Trek beam or some shit?
It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you.
Fucking damn it.
It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Bye, Chiaki. Bye, Monomi. But mostly bye, Chiaki. Bye.
Let's give it everything.
Let's proceed with high spirits.
It's punishment time.
Well, get your dishes, everyone. Time to cry our eyes out. Game over. Chiaki has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. You too, Monomi. Fucking goddammit. What are they doing? Oh yeah, of course it has to be a video game. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Please insert coin. It's coming one by one. Wait. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No, don't give me hope just to like crush it. There's no way she makes it through. Yeah. This is just Monokuma just fucking with us. Yeah. She's gonna be crushed. And that's when we'll see it's... Oh, Tetris. Alright then. It's the ultimate gamer nightmare. Alright, my name is gone. And here comes the LP. Fuck. Tetris. And it blows up too while we're at it. Fucking shit. At least she has the best execution, but she does. Not that it helps. No, it doesn't. We didn't get to see Android Body though. I wanted to see that. Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I fell into my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes. And I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I said that, would she have been comforted a little? As she was executed as the traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. I mean, yes. It would have been nice if you had said that, honestly. And now you will regret not saying it, probably. Fuck. My chest just hurt.
I
Good gracious, that was such a big surprise! As for Chiaki, she regularly took the role of point man during the class trials, as did Nagito too.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too.
Phew.
Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you need to rely on them. Wait, what does that mean? Now that annoying rabbit is gone as well, all of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck in this island are completely gone.
Hey,
Are you serious? We can really leave this island?
I shall now
Yep.
present.
Congratulations with this. I shall announce the end of the killing school trip. Are we living? Here's the thing though, there's no world outside. Kazuichi believes there is. We all believe there is, but we know there isn't. So, for you 5 who've survived up until now, I should give you the right to graduate. Thank you all for your all hard work. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There are still 2 days left. If you were acting your usual self, you would have set up things up so another killing happens right away. You're right! Stop it! What are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Calling him Mr. and everything. Damn it. Also, you said U5, like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it in the end already. That's what you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left. Are you planning to make a volleyball team?
Stupid fool.
You need 6 people for volleyball. Oh, did you not see? Maybe you didn't see the Minimaru. Marksy. Kazuichi made this, and then Akane was like mine, and now we just have that. Don't stay quiet. Say something. What's your actual purpose? You're an enemy of the Future Foundation. So what's your true identity? I love Minimaru. Yeah.
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh?
no.
Well, you just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. Maybe there is a world outside, but Monokuma is trying to make the despair world happen again. I don't know what the situation is outside. That timer almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
A new world? Don't say new shit all of a sudden.
yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your new life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. Alright, done. That's the end of that. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on what felt like forever. Our questions or worries or sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that had happened until now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen. I'm buried deep into my sheets as if I were trying to hide. I'm doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything anyway? How far? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? Okay, so the trial took about almost 4 hours. Yeah, as they do. There's still so much we don't know about our school memories, the Future Foundation, and Hope Speak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our backs on all that? And not just that, if we're really leaving, then where are we going? The Hope Speak Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. Oh shit! At a place where my worries didn't even matter, everything was about to end. That was the last night then. At least on the island. Give me a timer. Zero days left. 55 minutes. Oh, 8 hours, 55 minutes. Gotcha. I feel like I had a fun dream somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right, it's the last day, according to Monokuma. Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I never felt before. A fear like I had been abandoned in this world, completely, utterly alone, with nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia, like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything, like everything in this world was nothing but lies. Yeah! I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the...